Hmm. Hello. I'm really not sure what I want to do. Because there is the obvious. But I feel like I currently have no reason to care about playing this game more. Honestly, the more I play this game, the more it just makes me want to go play Sword and Shield. Especially since I haven't played the DLC. So I'm really debating it. Because I mean, supposedly the DLC is really good. And people who didn't like the base game like DLC. But I liked the base game. So I feel like I would really like the DLC. Potentially. Plus they bring back old legendaries. Debating. I don't think there's much worse they could do than what they did with Scarlet Violet. Hmm. Let's see. I'm just sad that I can't transfer my save to PC and then you know. Hello. Oops. I think for now I'll think about it. Mm. Whatever.
Select your fighter! Select your team!
Who the fuck I am? I have no idea.
Select your fighters and select the stage! Islands! Time to begin the match!
I haven't seen that hell for over a year.
Ready to continue? Over here! Take this! Let's go! Take this! Don't hold this against me. Super electric strike! Let's go! Take this! You're wide open! Let's go!
It's been a while since I've played. I'm gonna get back in muscle memory. I'm fucking crazy.
That's surprising. Where you going? Over here. Take this. Feel free to help me out. Where you going? Over here. Feel free to help me out here. Not bad. Not bad.
Too long. A long ass video.
Where you going? Feel free to help me out. That's surprising. Over here.
Yeah, that's too long. I don't feel like watching a 2-minute video right now. I'm not winning yet. We're gonna get a reset off of that. if I time it. I guess it might be pretty obvious at that point. What happened to baby? I've just been messing with this team. Okay, that one. I guess I did.
Not bad.
So they forward talk, they get on that. I don't really know what I can do with 17 assists on like silly shit.
That's surprise. That's surprise. Not bad.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
Surprising.
Smack it. I hate this.
That's surprising.
I have such an issue dash, like inputting dash IV. I guess I can buffer it behind, but
That's surprising. That's surprising.
I mean, I don't need to, but it requires timing if I don't do it, which is the problem. You're supposed to IAD, but you're supposed to dash IAD. My fucking brain hurts trying to do them both. I could maybe do it on right side, but left side's a pain in the ass. When I could just time an IAD. But even then, it feels wonky.
That's surprising.
Generally do. And fucking delay base? Absolutely. And plus, when you play people in fucking person, it's like a habit where you could input like dead inputs to mask what you're doing, like in arcades. Because the person's right fucking next to you, you're shoulder to shoulder. So like you could be doing something and like just fucking mashing. So you'd be like this and be like, well, if it didn't have fucking a vanish input, right? So you'd be like, and just like fucking, you could just basically mash a lot and just like confuse them. Like it doesn't do anything because, you know, as long as you get like the moves you need out, right?
That's surprising.
Yeah.
That's surprising. Not bad. Not bad.
Damn, this one's so long. I've like stopped going to these entirely.
Not bad. Not bad. That's surprising.
Hey people, stop there. He actually has another video. Age of Wonders 1.
Not bad.
was it? Oh, right, I remember.
That's surprising. Not bad. Not bad.
No.
What a shame. You were doing pretty. Let's go. Over here. Take this. Too slow. Over here.
That's surprising.
Where you going? Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this.
That's surprising.
I keep hitting light for his Rekkas instead of medium.
Where you going?
Not mess.
Where you going? Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Feel free to help me out. Too slow. You're not as good.
Yeah, I guess I charge fire bullets.
Where you going? Where you going? Over here. Take this. Fantastic. Where you going? Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Too slow. Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Feel free to help me out. Too slow. Too slow. Over here. Over here. Too slow. Over. Almost had it. Over. Nice try. Handle. Nice try. Over. Nice try.
Alright, you can just walk out.
Almost had it. Too slow. Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Over here. Take this. Where you
That's
going?
surprising.
Where you going? Feel free to help me out here. Too
Not
slow.
bad.
Almost had it. Over here. Over here. Over here. You're wide open. Let's go. You need to get. What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
Not bad.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
Yeah, I've really been wanting to play Marvel lately. I don't know why. I have a fucking Marvel itch right now.
Ready to continue?
That's surprising.
You need to get.
If you would.
Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Try this.
I don't know. No real point other than I would just be playing it to play it. Not like I plan on actually playing it more than just mess around for an hour and then not touch it for another month or so. Another year or so. Will I actually play this game?
Over here. Not bad. Over here. Over here. Take this. Almost had. Where are you going? Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. You're here. Don't hold this again. Too slow. Where are you going?
That's surprising.
Too slow. Over here. Don't hold this again.
That's surprising.
I keep hitting S to do power blitz. I have no brain.
Too slow. Too slow. Over here. Don't hold this again. Super electric strike.
Not bad.
Handle this. Take this. Handle this. You're wide open. Handle
1,
this.
2, 3. I have the power blitz.
Handle this. Take this. Where are you going? Over here. Try this. Wonderful! You look like you're chomping at the bit too. Handle this. Handle this. You're wide open.
Not bad.
Handle this. You're wide open. Over here. You're wide open. Where are you going? You're not as good. Handle this. Let's go. Take this. Almost not bad. Help me. Handle this. Not bad. Handle this. Handle this. You're wide open.
Not bad.
Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Where are you going? Over
Not bad.
Let's go. Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Too slow. You're not as
Damn, I can't get that delay. This time.
Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Too slow. You're not as Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Too slow. You're hissing. Not bad. Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Where are you going? You're not as good as you. Handle this. Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Where are you going? You're hissing. You're done for.
This is ridiculous.
This is all of my power! Prepare to suffer! My research is paying off!
Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Feel free to help me out. Too slow. Over here. Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Where are you going? Over not bad.
If only I could get that.
Handle this. You're wide open. Take this. Not bad. Handle
yeah, I haven't really played him. I don't know all of his stuff yet, still. Especially timings.
Not bad. That's surprising.
Even without multi-hit, it still isn't. Mm. Handle this. Man, that sucks.
That's surprising.
Mm. Actually, I want to.
That's surprising. That's surprising.
Fuck.
That's surprising.
You're wide open.
Try this.
Not bad.
It's a really cool, like, confirm, but not really. I could just do this. More damage. know I can hit the jam, but it doesn't really do much other than just look cool.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm getting this timing is annoying.
That's surprising.
Because you have to get her when, or get whoever when they're low enough to the ground.
That's surprising.
Sad, I was just getting it. Fucking brain broke.
Not bad. That's surprising.
Where you going? Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Let's go. Over here. You're wide open. Almost had it. Let's go. Over here. You're wide open. Too slow. Over here. Handle this.
That's surprising.
Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Where you going? Over here.
That's surprising.
Feel free to help me out. Where you going? Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this. Let's go.
That's surprising.
What a shame. You were doing. What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
I mean, the tired is kicking in, but can't really sleep. At least I don't want to. Yeah, let's go. Not even, I'm just fucking around. West 7. I mean, not everyone's gonna know the password. Or at least remember it. Beep 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 booba.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well. Too slow.
Coming! Wow. Is that it?
Where you going? Good one. Count me in. Good one.
Oh, wow.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Oh, that is fuck. This piece of junk.
Thank you for your kind
Jesus
assistance.
Christ.
Lord,
I hate Vegeta when he's fucking sucking Beerus's dick, like, dude.
take this. Take this. Count me in. This is bad. Doing pretty well.
She grabs.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
Oh, oh, fuck. You pick up.
I'm not done yet. Good one.
Yeah, bum. Step on me, mommy. That's good.
Not good enough. Good one. Good one. Nice.
Fuck.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you're as good as
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I can handle you on my own.
You try to stop me. Expect no mercy. I'm glad I was able to achieve victory. Once I return to the lab, I'll begin.
Get ready!
I swear to God, I was I was on the ground. Well, Grant. God, I miss playing Blue Vegeta, honestly. Cool.
Whatever. Guess I'm up next.
On a scale of 1 to 10. I tried to fucking. I should have yaxed. I tried Blue Coup Vegeta in a fusion. No, not really. Say goodbye.
Right here. This one's on the house.
I really thought you would DP.
Not done yet. Right here. Not done yet. Let my guard down. I don't feel like fighting anymore.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If only I could move on from my past like you have. Try as I might.
I am here to stuff you.
It's all or nothing. Let's go. You're doing pretty well.
Is that big? I actually didn't see. That was me.
Bring it on. You're going down. Give me a hand. Where are you going? Good one. Nice. Good one. Nice. Give me a hand. I see you. Good one. Nice. Good one.
What? Alright.
See how you like this?
Oh, I can't get my confirms. Across. She sparked. It's a sin.
It seems you've made considerable progress. Keep it up, Vegeta.
Keep it up, Vegeta. Once it's said.
Are you ready for this? Try this.
Super electric strike. I wasn't in the corner. I tried the backdash. I really didn't expect that fucking IAD. Actually, I don't think I've ever been fucking 6M mediated into IAD overhand. I can't remember the last time I've seen that shit. If ever. fuck. I spark.
Show me more. I'm not done yet. Now then, feels I got a little carried away. It seems you've made considerable progress. Keep it
Well,
up.
yeah, I mean, it stops regen at some point. It's not gonna let you regen to full.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well. I see you. Come on. Take that. Take it. Watch it. You've done it now. What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
Get away from me!
See how you take this.
Get 17!
Take that. Trunks. See how you check this out. Show me more. What a shame. You were doing pretty well. I'm not gonna help you next time. Go to hell. Get lost. Interesting. What you looking at? Get out of here. Get lost. Go to hell. Get lost.
Space dust. Am I done? God damn. Yeah, I love the sound of this fucking punch to that shit.
Don't hold this against me. Super electric strike. What's wrong? I thought you were the prince of all saints. What the hell's this?
Oh, true.
Pay attention, Trunks. If you call yourself
I said, oh, true, not ocho.
It's all or nothing.
Here you go! You're done! Nowhere to run!
Too slow. This is bad.
Hold still!
Okay, I fucked on it. I stood expecting overhead.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well. Come on! I'm coming! Time to end this. Burning it! This is it! Whatever. Guess I'm up next.
Just as I calculated.
Count me in.
What?
This is it.
There you are. Really hurt.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give you a tree.
Get out of here! Damn it! I'm going to show you true power! Let's go! You're wide open! Too slow! Good one. Nice.
Fuck. I keep trying to super dash after H-Rekka when I need to fucking just dash up 5M. It just throws me the fuck off.
Guess I'll just destroy you.
Impressive. And boots with the fur.
It seems you've made considerable progress. Keep it up, Vegeta.
The whole club is looking at her. Like 6.8. I'm just tired.
You try to stop me. Expect no mercy.
Fucked up. Sick on that. I mean, it happens. Holy fuck, Beerus combos. I just want a Dami Mommy to bully you back to health. I don't. Would that help you get back to health though?
Let's see how you handle me now. Good one. Vegeta, stay up. Good one. Where you going? Don't hold this against Super
Androids.
Oh well. That's what you get for mistreating nature. Almost. Your turn. What you looking at? Get lost. Over here. Big bang. Nice. Solid. 21. Settle here. Too slow. Over here. Take this. Let's go. Take this.
tried to fucking stop after that. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say. Why did I not get that? I mean, yes and no. Yes, but no. But technically, yeah.
Surely you knew that would happen if you challenged a god of destruction.
She's a Majin android who is the mother of Android 16 and the wife of Dr. Zero. You should be confused. Fine. She's a game-only character. She showed up in Dragon Ball FighterZ for the first time. Both of the ones I'm playing are her. The one I'm playing right now is her human form. And the one in my last slot is her Majin form. Her Buu form. So there's two of her in the game that she originated in. I mean, no one plays for the story. To be fair, the androids aren't actually androids, they're fucking cyborgs, so they're technically human, just with like robotic parts. Yes. No, because 18 and 17 are no longer actual fucking androids after Cell Saga. Because they were originally fucking humans, right? When they were fucking captured or whatever the fuck the backstory is, and then made into
You don't have
androids.
to worry.
So
I'll gladly devour
after
anyone who
Cell
mistreats
Saga,
nature.
when they were
I
wished
can
back,
count
they were
on
just
you to
back
help
in their
me
normal
do that,
human
can't
bodies.
I?
So Krillin technically never smashed Robo Pussy, and his daughter is entirely human. So they're not androids though.
What a shame. You were doing pretty well.
Yeah, I don't try to make sense of it. I expected the super dash, not the vanish.
Don't hold this against me. Super electric strike. Let's go. Over here. That's it. Good luck. Too slow. Over here. Hands up. Feel free to help me out here. 21. Take care of it. Let's go.
We can. It's called Android 17. Android 17 fought with Goku and he was Goku Blue. I mean, obviously he's not as strong as fucking they can get, but in the moment, Android 17 was on par with like Blueku, which was far more than anyone else on Earth could have done. And ahoy. Yeah, his name is 17. Just like 18's name is 18. Yeah, Junanago. 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 That's my husband, 17. And this is my wife, 18. I mean,
If only I could move on from my past like you have. Try as I might, I still can't do it.
does that actually last? GG's. My 17 is still ass.
Select your fighter. Select your team.
Been working on stars in their hands. I think the only real obvious thing I catch you doing is the key blast delay into like trying to go overhead or something, which is why I 2H'd you that last round. Because like you've been doing it and you've caught me like twice trying to mash it, but knowing that you keep going for it, I just fucking 2H it that time. Yeah. Yeah, Cuffles in the game.
Select your fights and select the stage. Islands. Brace yourself for the coming battle. You will suffer. You will suffer. You will suffer.
I don't remember this.
You will suffer.
Yeah, Cuffles fusion.
You will suffer. You will suffer.
Yeah, she is. Technically, Kale is the Brawly. Kale is the fucking Berserk, fucking legendary Super Saiyan. And then Kefla, or Kale fuses with her. Or Caulifla, my brain. Not Z Broly, only Super Broly. Z Broly is separate from Super, so that's Z Broly, that's Super. Different Brolys. Yeah, did someone say fusion meta? I've never heard of fusion meta. Yeah, it's 3v3 only. My brain. Why is that? What's wrong with my team? What's wrong with it existing? It's a great team. Yeah, well, fucking exist, buddy. They're the most broken characters in the game. They're ridiculously powerful. Basically. Basically, there's no downside to running a fusion. Which means everyone runs fusions. I mean, I like them too. No, it's not canon. Anything from GT isn't canon. Yet. Kefla is fusion. I mean, Zamasu is technically fusion too. Piccolo's technically fusion. Fuck.
Is that all?
Ah, my hands. No, my hitbox is many years old. So, since you don't play the game, or at least know much about Gogeta 4, so do you see Cell's health bar? See how it's full? You see how it's not full anymore? That's part of the reason why Gogeta 4 is broken.
You're wasting your energy. You're wasting your energy. Quit messing around. You're not surviving this.
It's a one-shot.
You're a real letdown. You know that? You're a real letdown. You know that? You're a real letdown. You're going straight to hell.
You like hitbox unit fighting games? I mean...
Let's go.
So... Yes and no. The top 3 characters in the game, she's number 1, he's number 2. Number 3 can kind of be debated, but he's generally number 3. These are top 1 through 3, from right to left. This is what a lot of people play. But obviously, since it's a 3v3 game, you can just do whatever the fuck you want, right? And you can just make a shell of them. Like, a lot of people have 21 point, and then whoever mid, and then like Vegeta anchor or something, right? You can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, right now Lab Coat is like, she broke the game at one point in time, but they nerfed her from top 1, literally breaking the game, to top 1, still the strongest character, just not entirely, you know, making the game completely unplayable. So yeah, she went from top 1 to top 1, but the game is playable now that she's no longer in her release state. So basically everyone plays her. Yeah. She literally would have killed the game if they didn't patch her. Like, she's just dead ass would have killed the game. Nobody liked her. Everyone like played her. She was in like 9 out of 10 teams in like every tournament of like, you know, top 16. It was like 15 out of 16 players in top 16s would pick her. Hello. GT Goku. They're not going to add Kid Goku, so they have to add GT Goku. we have 3 GT characters.
Just yet. I want you to suffer
Where in the fuck am I blind? When was the last time I had to pick baby? Wait, I already picked baby. My fucking brain.
Sorry,
Yeah.
but your luck's just right.
I was like, I thought I picked Super Saiyan 4, not baby. But yeah, you can play a GT team. But yeah.
I can't give in now. Everyone's counting on me.
For what? Brawly movie? Or something?
Allow me to show my research results.
Select stage. Islands. Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
I mean, UI is still UI. It's not like he's bad by any means. Alright. Just gotta hit it one time. Why did I backdash? Use his other combos.
Got you now. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Maximum power.
Wrong.
You're not gonna win.
This is everything I got.
You're not going anywhere.
No, he's not. When he came out, he was really broken, and then they nerfed him, and he was still really broken. The problem is, every time they release a new character, they're at least twice as broken as the last character. So what seemed broken back in the day with UI is now pretty balanced. You went to the bathroom, saw something in the toilet and used it. Turns out it was bleach. You had made chlorine gas. Good fucking job.
You're not gonna win.
Well, I mean, clearly you survived. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here now, would you? Oh, true. He is a ghost type. Shit.
You're not gonna win. Right here. Right here.
Thanks, Dad. Damn, what was the... That's what it was. Signal? Like a radio signal? Fuck. Damn, dude. I'm like just not close enough. Probably can't get much more than that. Yeah, it's not hitting. can't add that, can I? Yes, I can. Very good. We're finished. God, I really fucking love UI. I don't know why I don't play him more. I feel like characters like him, Kefla, and 21, I'm just kind of like, I'll pick them up and just play them whenever. But I don't play him more. It's so fun. True, I am very brain dead. No, he's not. I think it's more like they, I mean, I guess they do acknowledge. I mean, who technically was the original shit? But, you know. Fuck it. I wonder what it feels like to have this much muscle. Like, can you imagine what it feels like to just have muscle definition like this and it just rubs against your body when you're walking because your arms are too fucking big? I feel like that shit would, yeah, that would be weird. I mean, Oob is organic human, yeah. Yeah, Yama did it as a favor to Goku. When he killed Boo, he was like, I'd really like you to fucking come back as a good little boy one day so I can fight you for real and not have you be a little bitch about it. But he didn't use the Dragon Balls for that.
What? Right here.
I mean, the problem is they basically can't make that because Saiyans are the fucking ultimate warrior race and all of that stuff. So they can't really make some human be like, ah, yes, I am stronger than you, Goku, who has all the plot armor and Saiyan passive abilities that make you broken. So I don't know, man. Gohan is not a mutant. Gohan is a beast. What? Am I wrong? Well, fucking Zeno and then the angels, yeah. Yeah, he's beast. Macanco Sapo. Yeah, Gohan. His new form. He's literally Gohan Beast. Gohan learned it on his own. He wanted to surprise Piccolo. Or some shit like that. It was literally gonna be like a fucking Father's Day gift for Piccolo. Also, Gohan, I am literally the most powerful being in existence, as said by Toriyama, but my wife and child keep me in check from becoming a literal god. Because my dad is alive. I mean, yeah, he's grabbed by the balls from Toriyama himself. Ripped him off his pedestal. He's like, no, 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 no. We're putting Goku back. Yeah, I mean, Gohan's just figured out the formula. He's like, damn, I got my ass beat. Dad, come help. And so he comes and helps. And he's like, ah, yes, now I don't have to waste my time fighting or training or anything. I really don't know what the fuck I want to do. Because it's like, I don't really have anything to farm in Violet. I heard about the stigma, like sticking your stigma dick in the turkey. I don't know. Migrant issue? No, what? Hit me with it. I still feel like I'm gonna get D's nuts, but if my blue stacks would stop being what in the fuck? You're from the refugee crisis. Mm. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even pay attention to American news. All right, Yuri.
はい。マスクは外しました。息苦しくてどうしようもないんですもの。
Just my life.
指揮官？任務が発生したようですが、行かれないのですか？
Very sleepy read.
指揮官？任務が発生したようですが、行かれないのですか？
I too am sleepy. I haven't slept.
指揮官？任務が発生したようですが、行かれないのですか？
I just need to level. I'm just lazy. I need to level everyone to 45. Why did none of you sleep? Sleep is overrated, honestly. It just happens. Do I have enough? That not max.
先生、これは何ですか？
What do you think we found this place? Nobody sleeps.
すみませんが、もっとないんですか？
Wait, I have her in my school? Yes, I do. Fuck it. When you first found this place, you were awake when you should have been asleep. That is how everyone finds me.
いつもありがとうございます。
I need monies so I can
命令をお待ちしてお
fucking
ります。
level. Who's she syncing to? Who did I put to sync? Oh, Emma.
奮発して行ってみようかしら。
Hey, Desmond. Yuri, give me money. What about him, pal? I can get weird push pins in section. Words are hard. Damn. I mean, I'm not too worried.
ムカムカする。
Good thing Aj ain't here. He'd fucking cry right now. I think I already did the event for today. Yeah, I already did it. Thank you for the follows. See, but I have to actually play the game right now, and I don't really feel like playing the game. Damn, now Pal's making his own dojin.
おい。
To erect a building. Oh, I'm sure that's all that's gonna be erected. And daily plus sim. I already did all that shit, Yuri. The only thing I can do right now is fucking play the game. Bruh, fuck off. Did I not just do that? I hate this.
地上の北部へ行ってくれ。
But yeah, I'm lazy.
今回はカウン
When do I unlock that?
ここはどこ？ああ、戦闘か。
Yeah, it's time to full auto.
通信状態をチェックします。指揮官、始める前にお菓子を一口だけ。
Be giving you his remote control for this pairing pun? No. Also, why game freeze? Does it not like being streamed? Hello? Rip. Fucking rip. There's hardly any booba in this game anyways. This game is all ass. Yeah, the game has never had trouble launching until right now, so I'm just gonna assume it doesn't like VTube Studio or some shit, and they're fighting each other. Yeah, I don't really care for the game, honestly. I just kind of did it when Hana pulled two characters I like. Who? I know not who that be. I mean, yeah, you're right. I played StarCraft 1. How do you get the game on BlueStacks? You download the APK and drag it into BlueStacks? A wide rotation. Force landscape mode. I don't know, I'm just going by what Hana told me to do, so.
うか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。
全霊で戦うのだ。ヒーローパワーチャージ。
この風がどうか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。私、ここで何をしていたんだろう。
I don't know, Chief. Just force landscape mode and it
お呼び
works.
でしょうか。
ああ、戦闘か。
I don't know more than that.
落ち着いていきましょうか。
ヒーローパワーチャージ。リロード。私がしませんと。
この風がどうか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。
突っ走りますよ。思ったより抵抗が激しい。全身全霊を捧げて癒してあげる。
この風がどうか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。
ほらね、みんなの力を合わせればすぐに終わるでしょ。
お呼びでしょうか。
戦闘を始めるわ。
But yeah, I don't feel like actually playing the game, so if I can't auto it, I'll do it later.
皆さん気をつけてください。思ったより抵抗が激しい。
この風がどうか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。
ヒーローパワーチャージ。
No, I tussed earlier.
リロード。
And I haven't slept. I'm tussed out.
この風がどうか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。
ヒーローパワーチャージ。
この風がどうか勝利をもたらしてくれますように。
皆さん突っ走りますよ。リロード。
If I don't have the money, I'm just, I'm lazy. You feel cheated on. Damn. That's unfortunate. You got addicted to Neural Cloud. Anyways. We were talking about Neural Cloud, huh? Alright, let's go. Just another day. Like usual. Why are you... What the fuck? Why'd you even, like, go so far already? Did you spend money? When you have, like, 2.5 weeks together? You have, like, 2.5 weeks. Why bother? No, KFC is really bad.
時間を無駄にしたぜ。私も仲間に入れ。そこかしこが私の戦場だ。よっしゃー、燃えてきたー。任務達成。
How dare you be correct?
準備完了。そこかしこが私の戦場だ。
Yeah, Popeyes is the good fried chicken fast food. KFC is like garbage tier.
この雑魚どもの性能とやらを。まだ終わり。ここまで。戦闘終了。スキャナーのデバッグ完了。ガラスレンズの調整完了。ガラスレンズの調整完了。見せてもらおう。ここまで。脅威駆逐完了。
Oh, it's gonna be the next two. Alright.
前方に敵を発見しまし
Do I even have to... Yeah, you have to ult. Or not. I can't tell. I mean, I do have to ult, even though it's an auto battle. It's kind of silly.
戦闘終了。
It's kind of very silly. Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude.
「夜も働くんですか?」
Gotcha's dead. Yes. I have not.
Hey, Hey people, Seth
Hey,
here. Today,
people.
I'll be covering a game that's very dear to me, and also about as old as some of the audience. Age of Wonders, released 1999 by Triumph Studios, the same guys who made Overlord, is a turn-based fantasy strategy game which still holds up today because it's completely insane. Also, I apologize, but it appears my graphics have glitched. Does anyone know how to fix this? It's actually meant to look like this, but let's make the most of it. Age of Wonders is a game where forced immigration, slavery, and wide-scale racial genocide can be patched up and smoothed over in a few turns, where you can flood the entire map by casting the appropriately named spell, which is called Flood, drowning anyone who can't swim, where one wizard can spot another wizard, summon a 2x2 hex of mountains, and trap them inside forever, where instead of actually playing, I channel several death storms in a row, and instead of actually fighting the enemy leader, I can nuke them and the entire landscape from a safe distance, where, due to strained diplomatic relations with the halflings, one of my leprechauns went rogue. As leprechauns are invisible, the only way I have of detecting him is watching my buildings explode. This is a game where the phrase recruit the hose is an entirely valid and effective strategy. Also, I'm not sure if I have to censor this because I don't know exactly what I'm looking at. Could it be a nipple? Maybe. But where exactly do we draw the line for what's erogenous, obscene, or otherwise? Imagine, for example, you're under police interrogation and they show you a 4-pixel image and ask you, what do you think about that, huh? And naturally, you respond with, I guess it's all right. Oh yeah? Well, they zoom out the image, and it's a still frame picture of one man, naked, about to descend his entire weight upon an empty glass jar. You're a real sick puppy, you know that? And just like that, you become a deviant to society. You're locked up forever in fetish jail. Most don't even last the winter before getting bored by pyro. Anyway, I forgot the point I was trying to make. Let's proceed. Age of Wonders is fascinating because despite being turn-based, it is a game that stresses me greatly. That's because it can be played in one of two modes, turn-based or simultaneous. Simultaneous turns is objectively the best and most hilarious way to play the game because it completely destroys the sequence of turns, lets everyone make a move at the same time, and leaves you to figure out how the hell that even works. You could play a number of pre-made maps and download even more online, but primarily, we learn to play by playing the story campaign. Speaking of which, story. In Age of Wonders, once upon a time, everyone lived in general harmony under the Elvish court, ruled by King Inioch. Then, the humans came and slaughtered Inioch and his entire court. Naturally, this event led the elves to some very interesting political places, as you may consider this the Twin Watchtowers event of Elvish history, with one group, the Keepers, maintaining that the humans are relatively young and stupid, that we shouldn't hold a grudge over it, and instead seek greater understanding despite this early atrocity. The Cult of Storms, however, can be accurately summarized as race war now, kill every human that ever lived. These are probably the same edgelords sitting on Elvish discords making little Dark Age edits all day. The only numbers they know are human on elf crime statistics, and their favorite topic of conversation is how much better life was before they came to the Valley of Wonders. These elves are beyond basement dwellers. They straight up live underground. Completely relatable. I know that if I was ever invaded, I would tunnel deep into the Earth's crust and live inside my goon cave for the next 100 years. And that leads us to your pivotal choice. Serve the equivalent of the Elvish United Nations, or team up with a bunch of psychopaths that are just as likely to kill you as they are any human. Daddy Meandor is going to make Elf Hyperborea real, and you don't want to miss it. Regardless of what you choose, you get to make a custom leader with a selection of skills and abilities. You'll notice you have a lot of options. Also, you get to pick your spheres of magic. You pick 3 at the start, but eventually a total of 7 from the following elements: fire, water, air, earth, life, and death. Choosing one blocks you from selecting the opposite, so you really have to make your choices count. However, you have absolutely no idea what those choices are, so just pick whatever. Everything is good. Ultimately, no matter what you're playing or who you're playing against, the objective is always the same. It's a grand scale game of VIP. Your leader is very powerful, but not invincible. And the same goes for your enemies. Your goal is not to win the map, it's to run up on a thug and return his body to the streets. In combat, you can make a beeline for the leader, shank him, and that ends the entire fight. Everyone reverts to neutral as his entire faction ceases to exist. This creates a constant sense of high tension because your leader is the most tactical unit on the board. Basically, the game incentivizes you to put your leader's neck on the line at all times. The closer you are to getting assassinated, the more likely you are to win. Because the more fights you survive, the more experience you acquire, and the more skill points you have to spend on becoming theoretically invincible. I've run campaigns where my leader can slaughter entire armies, nuke entire armies, or forcibly mind control entire armies completely on his own. But that takes time. Before that, you'll have to rely on your troops. This game comes with 12 different races. They interact diplomatically with each other, with you and the rest of the map, and you can freely influence that in any direction. For example, playing Cult of Storms on the United Cities map, I'm supposed to occupy the Halfling capital, but instead of fighting, I sneak up on my orc ally, declare war, and brutally murder him on the same turn. And just like that, my diplomatic standing with the Halfling skyrockets. So I take their cities without lifting a finger. They're so happy with me getting rid of an enemy, they'll quietly brush aside the fact that they are now actively involved in scorched earth tactics against their former allies. This game taught me that any amount of xenophobia and racial hatred can be overcome by building walls. I guess it makes sense. They don't have to see me, and I don't have to see them. Sometimes you capture cities with races that don't like you, and if you hold on to them, they're going to rebel. That's fine, because we can evict them. Look, you're free to hold a negative opinion. Just please do it in the woods. Whatever race you choose to resettle is going to dislike this move, but whichever race you choose to move in is going to like you even more. And basically, the people who are moving out already hate my guts, so you're not losing anything. It's free real estate. Conversely, to illustrate the importance of diplomacy, I can click on this little button 3 times and I'll lose the game. Yes, at the click of a button, you can explode any structure you own, including cities filled with women and children. Naturally, razing a city to the ground is a universally unpopular move. Turn enough towns into mass graves, and all your troops will disband and leave you. It's important to understand that each race isn't following you specifically. They're just serving their mutual interest, and when that disappears, so does their loyalty. That doesn't mean war crimes are bad. It just means you should do it to someone else. Each time a structure explodes, it spawns neutral units. If you mouse over them, you can see their behavior. If it says raiding, oh boy, that entire region is about to become a whole lot more interesting. You see, raiders also burn shit down, in turn spawning more raiders, creating a feedback loop of wartime atrocity. Razing structures to the ground is not only incredibly fun, it's also a one-way process to accidentally wiping out the entire map. You can rebuild structures using a builder's guild, but guess what? This can also be razed to the ground, meaning there's no way back. So yes, technically this is still a fantasy game, but if you want a more fitting title, it's Harry Potter and the Yugoslavic War Tribunal. Now, I've been thinking of branching out into the financial sector and opening up a sperm bank, but to do that, I need a lot of money. Advertiser money. Hey, let me tell you something. Me and my friends, we like to get very drunk and go on little tangents exploring the web. Well, after one night of this, I woke up to find my Amazon recommending me a statue of Baphomet, some effigy sticks to burn as offerings, and am I allowed to say this? A crack pipe. Everything you need to do a little magic. Now, that's pretty funny, until I realized, wait a minute, I'm getting recommendations for something I browsed on a completely different account on a completely different computer, which means they already tracked, logged, and sold my data, and they know who I am. You might say, who cares? They'll market to me, so what? So, your data is going to be resold to data brokers, and anyone can buy it, including the government. Or should I say, bought, because Homeland Security and the IRS already have. The precise live geolocation of 1 in 4 Americans watching this is already in the hands of people who surely have your best interests in mind. Hey, have you ever been audited by the tax man? Let me tell you, it's a lot of fun, because the first thing they did is freeze my account. If not for friends and family, I could not buy food or pay the rent. And you know what they needed to do all of this? Suspicion. Do not give these people an inch because they'll take your leg off. No one should have a right to record or track your actions online. In fact, they don't. That's the whole reason they use data brokers. Surveillance without a warrant is a breach of the Fourth Amendment. But we didn't do it. We just contract someone to do it for us. I care for my privacy, but clearly the feds don't take no for an answer, which is why I use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN reroutes my internet connection through a secure encrypted server, so it's much more difficult for data brokers to identify or log my activities online. ExpressVPN has a no logs policy by the fact that their VPN servers run off RAM, meaning that even if you wanted to, no information is actually stored. But if you're not fully convinced, I actually have the best endorsement possible. One of my friends works in police investigation. He told me himself he knows ExpressVPN is legit because he has repeatedly sent them a court order information request, to which they must legally comply each time they showed their records. And unfortunately for them, but fortunately for you, each time, they showed nothing. So stop letting anyone and everyone track, monitor, and log everything you do online. Because whatever unspeakable things you do, that's between you and your God and no one else. And if you'd like to keep it that way, get ExpressVPN today. It's incredibly easy to use. All you gotta do is download the app, tap a single button, and just like that, you're a ghost in the machine. And ExpressVPN does all this without slowing my connection. Sign up now and you get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/Seth or clicking the link in the description box below. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. Aside from diplomacy, the likelihood of units working together is dependent on their alignment. This can be anything from good.
Your life is everything. You serve all purpose. You should treat yourself now.
To neutral.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant.
To pure evil.
What I need you to do is I need you to take a nearest rope that you got, wrap it around if you got a garage or a fucking stairway, and hang yourself.
Oh, wait, you said Shenhe.
Period. Why are you alive?
Yeah,
Do the world a favor and hang yourself.
I don't know, but I think this depends on the alignment of your leader's race and how well that meshes with that specific creature. If you're a neutral race, you might be able to pull both sides of the spectrum, but the more polarized you are to one direction, the less likely it is that you'll convince and work with someone from the opposite end of a spectrum. Every race is structured by 4 common tech levels. Level 1 is your basic melee and ranged unit. Level 2 gives you siege weapons, clerics, and cavalry. Level 3 gives you specialist units, and level 4 gives you your ultimate unit. The maximum tech level depends on the size of the city. And basically, if you want dragons, you need a 4-tile city. Now, I'm going to cover every race one by one because I can. Most maps come in layers: overland, caverns, and sometimes even deep caverns. Goblins pretty much own the underground because not only do they move fast and see well, they have giant beetles that can eat terrain. There's no front line against goblins because they'll just tunnel around you. Also, they have my favorite unit. Here's a montage to explain what they do.
My fuck. God damn it, Seth.
Goblin bombers, believe it or not, explode, taking about half a screen with them. Conversely, dwarves live underground, but also they're the only race that can cross mountains. The borders
just helping me stay awake.
Don't
He really
matter
is.
because dwarves can just hop over.
What
They
a
have access
homie.
to the best tier 3 unit in the game, the Giant, which on its own can win you the entire campaign. Orcs have the best melee fighters in the game, and they get a dragon. The elves counter that by mass-producing megathoughts. This is not a joke. A nymph can seduce a tier 3 orc warlord and keep him in her cohort of simps for the rest of the game. When I was younger, the artwork and sprite of a nymph stirred feelings inside
Do
me.
I really
It
want
made
to
me
sleep?
act up, as
I
they
mean,
say,
I
like a
don't
perked
want
up
to.
white
I'm
boy
tired.
busting it down sexual. No, but in all seriousness, from the tender age of 9
Since I haven't
and
slept.
seeing the various booba in this game,
Booba?
namely the nymph, the spider queen, the nature elemental, and the mermaid, I knew that being gay is going to be an uphill battle. And to this day, I'm still losing. Dark elves are just edgelord elves, except their version of a nymph is gonna step on your balls. They have the most fucked up tier 4 unit in the game, the Incarnate, which, to put it nicely, kills you and wears your skin until it's killed, at which point it jumps out to possess someone else. Yeah, this shit gave me nightmares as a child. Lizard men are are just as comfortable in water as they are on land. They get turtle artillery and a basilisk. Their mortal enemy is the frostlings, which freeze everything they touch. They don't need to swim because frost queens can just turn water into ice. They have dire penguins and aggressive LED lights. If you see a horde of frostlings marching across the ocean towards you, the appropriate response is to cast Firestorm and melt the ice underneath them as they all drown to death. I love this game. Humans are humans. As vanilla as they sound, they're actually really strong. They have gunpowder, knights, and the oldest human tradition of all, scamming the absolute shit out of you. Their ultimate unit is a skyship transport, which leaves the entire map open to wide-scale human enrichment. Azrics are desert humans. They're exactly the same, except they also have beholders, genies, sandworms from Dune, and an avatar of Vishnu that can mind-break entire armies. So, besides absolutely everything, they're pretty much the same. Halflings exist to be picked up and tossed down a deep well. Undead are immune or resistant to most forms of damage and can regenerate in a single turn. They also have access to Wraiths, one of 3 units in the entire game with physical immunity. If you think that sounds a little busted, that's because it is. Unless he gets smacked by a priest or exorcised, that Wraith is going to decimate the whole map. Oh, and they also have a Grim Reaper. He can insta-kill you on touch. But really, the worst thing about him is that he's going to ruin all your crops. The manifestation of death is outside our door, and he's fucking up our corn. The Hymen, or as they're known in the German copy, the Übermensch, exist to destroy the forces of darkness. Appropriately, every second unit in their lineup can either turn the undead or deal holy damage. I don't have much to say about them, except seeing a Titan get jumped by a full stack, only to kill them on the same turn, is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Now, let's talk about magic. I recently found that air magic is busted. At shipyards, you can make ships, the largest of which, the Galleon, is stronger than any ultimate unit in the game. Now, normally, that's alright because they're bound to the sea, so I enchant them to fly instead. And I cast Air Mastery, which doubles the speed of anything that sails or flies in the air. My newly created battle cruisers do both, and can now sweep the entire map in a matter of turns. Now, they are vulnerable to one thing, being killed, which is why I take free spheres in water and cast liquid form. The AI doesn't know how to dispel magic, so yeah, the game is pretty much over. The other spheres get similar bullshit. Water is just a matter of waiting for everyone to drown. Fire can turn the map into downtown Detroit, and life can invoke the power of live, laugh, love to make foreign occupation seem like a pleasant experience. Death, on the other hand, lets you cast Pestilence, which, because of how they're programmed, breaks the computer AI. Instead of stepping out of a Pestilence cloud and potentially taking less damage, the enemy will conclude that the most logical move to make is none at all, and will sit inside the Brap cloud until they asphyxiate. And Earth Magic is basically just talk shit, get buried alive. It's actually really soothing to admire the enemy leader safely inside his downy containment chamber. As you have no doubt guessed or gleamed from this video, there's many ways to break this game, and I only know some of them. My recent favorite is starting with Lightning Strike, which makes fights increasingly stupid as you watch multiple enemies run up to your leader, take a swing, miss, and get stun locked into oblivion. Also, I learned that unlike Seduce or Charm, which only work if the target has testicles, Dominate actually works on anything. And if you get lucky and roll a Ring of Flight, this includes dragons as well. By the way, I don't know what to think of this, but I learned how this works mechanically. I found out that men in this game are categorized as humanoid, whereas women fall under the category of creature. Regardless which side you follow, the campaign is pretty long. There's branching paths, a lot of lore, and generally is just a fun experience. Spoilers ahead, so if you don't want spoilers to a 23-year-old game, skip forward to this timestamp. Alright, actually I don't have any spoilers. I just wanted those people gone so we can have a quiet moment. Anyway, give it a few seconds so they think I'm actually saying something valuable. Anyway, remember Elf Hyperborea? Yeah, that kind of went wrong. Meandor tries to revive King Iniok, and it works. A little too well. The star shining over the Valley of Wonders is blood red. Iniok is now an undead lich, leading the forces of death. Positives, destruction of humanity. Negatives, he's going to kill us all in the process. All in all, a mixed bag. So we should probably do something about it. At some point, you can escape with your people to safety, or choose to stand and fight with the arrival of a Hymen, whose name sounds very strange if you say it too quickly. If you're playing the cult, your options are like, I could join the undead, but they're probably probably, maybe, definitely
Who said
gonna
girl?
kill me. Yeah, I'm going Team Hyman.
Where's
Then
the girl?
you win the campaign and it's like, maybe the real Cult of Storms was all the friends we made along the way. I'm a wanted war criminal. If you play keepers and choose to stay, you and the Hyman essentially
Never
put
hurts to
Eniac
start with
back
a
in the
dig
ground.
pic.
Your
Pretty
reward
sure
for all
that
this
means
is
you're
a
never
lifetime
getting
of
any.
loneliness as the last of your race has sailed across the sea, never to be seen again. It's a bittersweet ending, and I like it very much. You know the fable of a fox and the sour grapes? Yeah, I want to eat them because they're
Turn
sour.
off
To this day, the
tattoo,
game
I
looks
see.
amazing. I'm running it 800 by 600, stretched to a 1080p monitor. The possibility that this knowledge is making someone very upset right now makes it all the more enjoyable. The sprite work, beautiful. Animated dragon that follows your cursor in the UI, beautiful. I love this game. What more can I say? The soundtrack is so good I've listened to it at least 100 times back to back for the last 2 decades. And the sound effects. The sound effects are completely scuffed. Full disclosure, I think they used royalty-free stock sound effects for most of the combat, and I love it. Look, I don't need to explain why Beholder sounds like a golden retriever. It's a feature. Critique. If you alt-tab the game on Windows 10, it's gonna turn into inverted neon purple puke. I've kind of learned how to navigate this stereoscopic hell, if only because I believe it's some kind of portal into the lean dimension. Jokes
The
aside, if this
lean
happens to your game,
dimension,
it's
dude. I
fucked.
need to get
Just
into the
close and
lean
restart.
dimension.
Also, if you get frequent crashing with a pop-up that says like map view or show scene, there's a patch you can run to fix it. I'll link that in the description below. Finally, we have a sale on GOG for Age of Wonders 1, 2, and 3. I couldn't get the expansions for free because they're really expensive, but I did manage to secure the expansion for Age of Wonders 2. They will be available for very little money. I personally endorse every single one of them because they're great games, and I will review them when someone pays me a lot of money. Offer code FUGHUNTER goes in all fields. Enjoy. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos, except recently because I've realized I can milk VPN sponsors instead. You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one.
Master specs. I see. Fuck, now I have another song stuck in my head. Every Terra Eevee. Wait, is it? Is that what they're doing?
What's going on, everyone? Austin Jump. If you're not online already, it is going to connect whoosh around it, and when you approach it, it has a big whooshy whoosh around it. This event is starting 1 hour ago, and it's going to be ending on Sunday, November 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, midnight UK, and following day 11 a.m. for Sydney. It's available in all 5 levels of raid difficulty, depending on your current progress in the game. So if you only have 1, 2, and 3-star raids unlocked, you're going to be able to experience Eevee in the 1, 2, and 3-star raids.
What the fuck
if
do
you
they
are
care about
champion,
this,
then you're
though?
going to be seeing 3, 4, and 5-star Eevees. There are no 6-star raid Eevee events and no 7-star Eevee events. The moves are as follows on screen. They are, I'll be honest with you, this was a cakewalk. I mean, granted, I'm going in there with level 100 Pokemon that I used to take down 6-star raids, so it was comically easy. In regard to the rewards, there's a various amount of rewards that are available. Outside of just the regular things that you would typically see in raid dens, we're also going to be seeing some items that aren't typically in there. First of all, 5% chances to get nuggets is pretty cool in the 3-star raids, but we can see that you have a 9% chance to get ice stones, which are not that common in game, and then about a 1% chance for fire, water, electric, and leaf stones. In addition, you have a 6% chance at ability capsules, which is significantly higher than any other way you could get them from raids or buy them. A 2% chance for you to get a Soothe Bell, which makes sense for the Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon evolutions. Sylveon being, you know, level up knowing a fairy move with high affection. 8% chance at bottle caps, which that's pretty fantastic. And then just some more various loot along the way. Nothing too crazy though. It mostly seems like this is a great opportunity to get yourself 8% drop rate on bottle caps in 4 and 5-star raids. Soothe Bells, 6% for ability capsules. From there,
Basically, none of this shit
Fire-type
matters.
Flareon might be a good Pokemon to pick up from this, because looking at my raid chart that I'm still working on, Flareon might be one of the best physical fire types that we have, although there are better options for special type fire types. Special attacking fire types. Maybe. I am still working on that. I'm testing some things out. I've just raised like 12 new Pokemon, so work in progress there. I'm gonna be wrapping this up. Let me know down below what.
Yeah, I don't really care about these fucking EV raids. It doesn't mean anything to me. When I'm just gonna wait. Wait 2 months and transfer my EVs if I care. Hello, Tails. Our suspect is with 300 power with 5 knocked up and stab. Terra. Wait, he's actually banned? Damn. That's crazy. No, Tails, don't lick my hand, fucker. Quiet, Tails. What do you want? You're wrong. I'm really not trying to have such like a fucking random ass schedule where I'm like napping all the time. That's the only thing. The fucking field-wide black hole is kind of silly. Why is Hana calling me? I'm like, what is vibrating? Damn, how did Pow get my number? I ate earlier. I'm tired, okay. Otter fucker. I'm falling asleep because I'm watching some ASMR or listening to ASMR. I could literally listen to Marble 3 as ASMR to like fall asleep every day. No question. I can literally close my eyes and tell you exactly what's happening in the game. Well, because I was asleep earlier. Fuck off. Just like Cap. Robot. Oh, he just reset. I'm very tired. Apparently I'm being forced to go to bed. Well, I'll be fine. How long have I been awake? Over 24 hours. I'm just a little tired. It's fine. He dropped. This really is pulls. $80K. You fell out, bro. Why did he butter gun, dude? Oh, if he confirmed that though. Wow, literally jabbed out of the air. Missed hard kick somehow. Same side, came in mashing. He's probably trying to push block. He didn't even level up to 100, or he didn't get the 100 hits. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. He really has faith in Doom Anchor if he didn't X Factor. He's fucking dead. Hana, I'm not trying to go to sleep at 8 p.m. It is a horror. I want to be like waking up at 8 p.m. I have had sleep debt for my entire life. And the sleep loan sharks, yeah. I'm not gonna let them get me, dude. I'm running away with that sleep. Fuck that. Oh, you are that reason.
Always go for me. Lone Wonderland. Fight it out. Ready? Fight.
That was my favorite Netflix series. I've seen this about 8 billion times. No, I'm not refreshed. I'm tired. I'm not doing. It's so early though, dude. I don't want to sleep yet. But it's hard to stay awake too, so I'm struggling here. Big struggling. Go slick for 3 hours. I don't think I could do that even if I wanted to.
What's so fun about taking over the universe?
I don't have the Sigma male grind set. I'm sorry. Oh, you're right, I'm not a Reddit mod. I can't be that Sigma of a male. I may tip my fedora to my queen and talk about how I will protect her from all harm. But I'm not a Reddit mod. Or a Discord mod. I am truly not a Sigma male. Here's Richie. Selling the Pokey. Oh, you're right. I still don't have a tier 3 sub. I don't think I can stay up. You did not win. Do not assume you have won. Am I subbing the Pokey? Yeah, I gotta go hit the tier 3 Pokey W's in chat. Alright. To the Pokey fam. Oh, yes. Alright, that reminds me, I added... I got a wide, huh? Now we have 2 Huns. 7 TV. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how to rename because they changed their layout and renaming makes no sense to me because it's not intuitive even remotely, so I'd have to fucking you know, I'd have to figure it out. That's a problem for not tired me. I'm far too tired to read someone. Wait, it didn't work. Did you refresh your chat? You might have to refresh if you just downloaded the extension. Audience. Okay. Okay. I really don't feel like reading anyone because I am so tired. I probably won't stream when I wake up. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just tired. Do drugs. Don't stay in school, kids. Play just remember. Never mind. I was gonna say something that would probably actually get me banned if it got reported. Sideways for attention.